Hello, I'm Roy from the Psychometrician. Today, we're venturing into a fascinating and chilling topic, the psychopathic mind. Specifically, we'll explore how psychopaths perceive themselves and others. Buckle up, it's going to be an intriguing ride. The psychopathic mind is a labyrinth of distorted perceptions and chilling detachment. It is a complex web where reality is twisted to fit their narrative, and emotions are tools to be manipulated. Psychopaths often possess an inflated, grandiose sense of self-worth. They see themselves as superior beings, destined for greatness and deserving of admiration and respect from everyone around them. They believe they are intellectually superior, more cunning, and far more capable than those around them. This belief fuels their confidence and drives them to take risks that others might shy away from, often succeeding through sheer audacity. They see themselves as exempt from societal rules and norms. To them, these rules are mere suggestions meant for the ordinary, not for someone of their perceived caliber. This sense of entitlement can manifest in a need for admiration and a disregard for others' rights and feelings. They crave the spotlight and will go to great lengths to ensure they remain the center of attention, often at the expense of those around them. Psychopaths are aware of their unique psychological makeup and embrace it. They understand that their lack of empathy and emotional detachment sets them apart, and they see these traits as strengths rather than weaknesses. They see their lack of empathy and manipulative abilities as advantages. These traits allow them to navigate social situations with a cold, calculated precision, often bending others to their will without a second thought. This self-awareness, coupled with their inflated ego, allows them to exploit others with chilling precision. They are masters of deception, able to present a facade that hides their true intentions and manipulative nature. They present a carefully crafted persona to the world, hiding their true nature. This mask of normalcy is their greatest weapon, enabling them to blend in and strike when least expected. This distorted self-perception drives their often destructive behavior. They are willing to take risks and engage in actions that most would find abhorrent, all in the pursuit of their own goals and desires. Understanding this aspect of psychopathy is crucial to recognizing manipulation and deceit. By being aware of these traits, we can better protect ourselves from their influence and see through the masks they wear. Psychopathy casts a dark shadow over the lives of those who encounter it. It profoundly affects how individuals with this disorder perceive others, often seeing them through a distorted lens. Others are seen as pawns in a game where the psychopath writes the rules, manipulating and controlling to serve their own ends. Imagine seeing the world as a chessboard, where each person is either a valuable asset or an obstacle to be removed. Psychopaths categorize people into prey and predators, a stark and unforgiving dichotomy. Prey are those who are vulnerable, easily manipulated and exploited for the psychopath's gratification and gain. Predators, on the other hand, are seen as threats to the psychopath's world and are neutralized through cunning manipulation or outright exclusion. This predator-prey dichotomy shapes their interactions and relationships, creating a world of constant tension and strategic maneuvering. Their inability to empathize creates a chasm between them and the rest of humanity, a void that is difficult to bridge. They see vulnerability as weakness and compassion as a liability, traits to be exploited rather than valued. Relationships for them are shallow, transactional, and devoid of genuine emotional connection, mere tools for achieving their goals. They mimic emotions to maintain the illusion of normalcy, a facade that hides their true intentions. Understanding this perception is key to recognizing their manipulative tactics and protecting oneself from their influence. Their world is one of calculated moves and self-interest, a game where only they know the rules and everyone else is a piece to be played. The human experience is a tapestry woven with vibrant threads of emotion. For psychopaths, this emotional landscape is starkly different, almost barren. They experience emotions on a very superficial level. While they understand the concept of emotions, their ability to genuinely feel them is limited. They might mimic emotional responses, but these displays lack depth and authenticity. This emotional deficit affects their social interactions. They struggle to recognize and interpret emotional cues, leading to misunderstandings. This emotional detachment allows them to manipulate and exploit without guilt or remorse. Their emotional shallowness extends to themselves, leading to a constant sense of emptiness. They may seek thrill-seeking behavior to fill this void. This lack of empathy is one of the most chilling aspects of psychopathy. Morality guides our actions and shapes our interactions. For psychopaths, this moral compass is warped and twisted. They understand societal rules but don't feel bound by them. They create their own moral code, rooted in self-interest and devoid of empathy. This skewed moral compass allows them to justify harmful actions. They are masters of rationalization, twisting narratives to paint themselves as victims. Their lack of remorse allows them to sleep soundly, even after harmful behavior. They see the world as a game, with themselves as the protagonist. This moral detachment is accompanied by a sense of grandiosity and entitlement. They believe they are above the law and rules don't apply to them. This fuels their manipulative tendencies and disregard for consequences. Relationships are the threads that bind us, offering solace, support, and a sense of belonging. They are the foundation upon which we build our lives, providing emotional sustenance and a network of care. For psychopaths, however, relationships are viewed through a different lens. They see them as mere transactions, opportunities for personal gain and manipulation. Every interaction is meticulously calculated, a strategic move in a game where the end goal is self-benefit. They plan their actions with precision, always looking for the next advantage. They lack the capacity for genuine empathy, unable to truly connect with others on an emotional level. To them, relationships are tools to be used and discarded when no longer useful. They may shower a partner with affection, but these displays are superficial and calculated. The warmth they project is a facade, masking their true intentions. They are adept at mimicking the emotions of others, mirroring expressions and gestures to maintain the illusion of a healthy relationship. This mimicry is a tactic to blend in and manipulate. Beneath the surface lies a chilling detachment, an emotional void that prevents them from forming genuine bonds. Their interactions are devoid of true feeling. Their relationships are often tumultuous, characterized by cycles of idealization, devaluation, and eventual discard. The emotional roller coaster they create leaves their partners in turmoil. They move on to new sources of gratification with ease, leaving a trail of broken hearts in their wake. Their ability to detach allows them to start anew without hesitation. Their lack of empathy and remorse enables them to transition from one relationship to the next without guilt or reflection. They walk away, indifferent to the pain they leave behind. To them, relationships are akin to business transactions, deals that have simply run their course. Once the benefits are exhausted, they move on, emotionless and unburdened. The human experience is a tapestry woven with success and failure. For psychopaths, this balance is skewed by an unwavering belief in their own infallibility. They see failure as an impossibility and attribute every success to their brilliance. They bask in their accomplishments, often taking credit for others' work. Failure is blamed on external factors or others' actions. They deflect blame and paint themselves as victims of circumstance. This inability to acknowledge shortcomings leads to self-sabotage. They repeat poor decisions, clinging to the belief in their infallibility. This cycle perpetuates their risk-taking behavior. They see themselves as invincible, exempt from consequences. This belief fuels their manipulative tendencies and disregard for others. Life is a gamble, a dance with risk and reward. For psychopaths, risk assessment is skewed, leading to impulsive decisions. They possess a blunted sense of fear and diminished capacity to anticipate negative outcomes. This risk-taking behavior can manifest in reckless driving, substance abuse, and criminal activities. They are drawn to the adrenaline rush and immediate gratification. They underestimate the likelihood of negative outcomes, believing in their intelligence and charm. This disregard for consequences can have devastating effects on their lives and others. They leave a trail of destruction, racking up debts and damaging relationships. Their inability to learn from mistakes perpetuates this cycle of risk-taking behavior. They see themselves as invincible, exempt from consequences. This belief fuels their manipulative tendencies and disregard for others. Understanding how psychopaths perceive themselves and others provides valuable insights into their behavior. It's important to remember that psychopathy exists on a spectrum, and not all individuals with psychopathic traits will exhibit all these characteristics. This knowledge can help us better understand and potentially identify psychopathic behavior in various contexts, from personal relationships to professional environments. However, it's crucial to leave formal diagnosis to mental health professionals. Remember, the human mind is incredibly complex. While we can study patterns and traits, each individual's experience is unique. This is Roy from the Psychometrician, encouraging you to keep exploring the fascinating world of the human psyche. Stay curious, stay informed, and most importantly, stay empathetic. Thank you for watching.